Good morning, everybody, and today is exciting. It is payday. This is the free check. So what we're going to do is we have a little extra money coming, and we are going to pay off a bunch of stuff today. So what are we going to pay off? I have it all mapped out, and we're going to get into this because, guys, I'm so excited, and things have been stressing me out something terrible because trying to pay stuff off when you only get a little bit extra out of your check, after bills and stuff. So let's get into this. Let me turn you around. All right, guys, so today is it's the 23rd, but we get paid on Thursday. So out of what we're going to pay off is we're going to pay off this Quicksilver, which is $11.63. We are also paying off a Citibank card. That's that $1,006. And we are also paying off this trajector. That's for the people that, remember I tried to put it on my credit card, and then we had some other stuff come up. So we are paying those three off, which I'm super excited. No extra, and I will have $200 extra in my account, which I think I'm going to put on Discover. So so we're going to put almost $3,000 down on these three things and get rid of them. And our savings goes up to $1,023. So we have $1,000 in our savings, which I'm really stoked about this right here. So, all right. And what we're going to pay off, let me show you. So here's the Quicksilver one. So this card I put a freeze on it, and we haven't used it in a couple months. So what we had left was $1163.09, which we're paying off that one, and we're cutting them up. So this Citibank card, I had it paid off, and then I had to put some stuff on it, and now it's up to $1,006. So we're paying that off again, and I am cutting it up. We're done with that. And nothing for One Main, nothing for CarMax. We already paid that off. And this is that trajectory. These are the people that helped me get my VA disability. Yeah, so they charged me $829.60 for a paragraph that was probably this big. Literally, I'm not kidding. And so we're getting rid of that too. So that is $829 we'll be able to get rid of, which I'm way excited. And I learned my lesson on that. So, all right. So that's what we have going on. I am so excited. And I will be updating you guys when I cut those stupid cards up. I'm going to keep my Discover. I've had my Discover card about, 19 years now. Let me turn you guys around so you can. Okay, so I'm going to keep the Discover card. I've had the Discover card for about 19-20 years, and I'm just going to focus on having one card. And I haven't used the Discover card in 6-8 months. I put a freeze on that one too, so there's no activity, so that I can pay the balance down. The only problem is because I have so little at the end of the paycheck of what we have left over, is that the balance, the interest basically eats the payment. So I wanted to show you, let me show you. So this is what's really crazy. So I put it down. So I have it down to $65.25.06. That's because it was at 72, so I've been paying on it for a little while. But the interest every month, guys, is $100.56. So that jumps it back up to $26.25 every month. So I've been trying to pay a little extra, but I only really have like $200 left over after we put large portion of my check into joint account, which I'm okay with, because some of that extra money from joint I'm able to use and spread across stuff too. But when your interest is basic, because so my minimum payment on Discover card is about $132. So you can see that when your interest is $100 out of that $133, I think it is. So you're not really putting a whole lot towards your balance. So that's the dilemma when you have too many cards, or you're strapped. You have too much going out and not enough to spread where you need to spread it. So getting rid of the Capital One and the Citibank, I am excited. I'll be able to focus on one card, and eventually I'd really like to cut Discover someday. It's like, you're darned if you do, darned if you don't. Because if I don't have it and something happens, I know we have our regular savings, and I have another like small high interest savings account, but there's not really a whole lot in it. It's like 500 and some. I mean, I could use it. I just don't like pulling money out when it's supposed to be building. And I still have my Robinhood account. But that's where we're at. I just wanted to share that with you guys. So we're getting rid of 3 bills, and Alicia is also paying off her Capital One and cutting that up, and she paid off all her Affirm accounts, guys. She had like 12 of them. Can you believe that? So that's all done, and she learned her lesson too. So now we'll be able to focus on the personal loan and the Discover card. So that's our next step of where we're at. So I'm super excited, and I always say super excited, but I really am. I'm extremely excited to get rid of those 3 things, because they were kind of plaguing us, and we have to file taxes, which we owe again. It seems like we owe all the time, and it's probably the overtime. I like the overtime money, but it's weird, because like when you do a lot of overtime, the government takes a lot of money out. So we usually get all that back, but not probably the last, I don't know, we pay in 5-6 years at a time, and we may get 1 refund back like every 7 years. It doesn't make any sense. Probably because we don't have kids, but anyway, that's another story for another time. But there we go. We're gonna pay off 3 major accounts on my side, 1 major account on Alicia's side, and be able to file our taxes and get that out of the way, and because we owe again. So I'm stoked. That's all I can say, and I can't wait to cut up those credit cards and be done with that. So all right, guys, there you go. That's the nothing real. Well, it is exciting for me to pay off that stuff. So all right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one, and just got to keep plugging away. And I just have to say, hard work does pay off, and sometimes it's slower than what you want, but just stick with it and you'll get there. All right, guys, catch you on the next one.